Maureen O'Sullivan, 2 minutes.
My first contact with the deaf community was with students of mine whose parents were profoundly deaf, and that brought me into the Deaf Club, which was then at the top of Clonliffe Road. And I've been up to the Deaf Village on Rathos Road many times and well aware of the facilities and services there. What I support here today is a quality of treatment for the deaf community. The 2009 NICE guidelines for best practice in Ireland, in line with international best practice, was to provide a profoundly deaf child with 2 cochlear implants, and it's hard to see why this is not happening, especially when there's a time limit on when the cochlear implant can be successful. The benefits from those having the 2 implants are well researched and well documented, and on a practical level, if a child has 1 implant and there's a problem with it and that has to be taken out, there's really severe consequences for the child being left totally deaf for that particular time, whether it's 6 weeks or so. Simultaneous implantation is the most efficient and effective way forward, with both ears implanted in the one surgery. It's also cost effective, and the research is that bilaterally implanted children catch up with their hearing peers in terms of speech, language and communication skills far faster than the unilaterally implanted children. They also won't need the same extent of supports in speech and language and resource teaching as those with 1 implant. The introduction and the rollout of the National Neonatal Hearing meant that deaf children are presenting earlier, and that's a huge step forward. The 2 implants would finish that particular work. I mean, I listened to the Minister this morning talking about the bank guarantee and what we have to pay. It was just completely immoral and unethical that she said that that's up for the priority and 12 million for deaf children is not. We saw what went on the Shannon referendum, which was totally unnecessary. And finally, I just want to recognise the campaign by the group that the Irish Sign Language will be recognised as the 3rd Indigenous language of the country, because that is the language of communicating for many deaf people.
Thank you, Deputy O'Sullivan.